abusiafo emu bibi akwaba na memfa bra Mega TV and platform we eso how NPP communicator would disgrace ne ho on live radio program na sometimes ayana me bisa me say NPP for we no ayana mo dwen say omo nsem ben no mo beka 2028 Ghana for ebechi mo adwen a ebet ombeto aba mo yenya hu di akoso okrom ha ene Galamsey kun aye kuntan aye wintan na no efremu NPP for na manyane ntie say Dr. Oseyaw Asibi yes Osey Asibi yaw Kennedy ho amfanche me former NSS that is the National Service Authority yeah Oma charging with 14 counts including loss of what public funds na already omudina kudina court na yehwe ni mu yesi ya NDC for any ni problem but mu keep mood na mu keep very slow na mu MPP for ni ye dide wo hanoma masa ye the heat ni beto mo so I'm telling you se mu MPP for ye dide wo hanom ya soma won bre mo disike wo senka by now majority of them yachichi omogum na mo jai omo na mo be ye dide gu yeso okuma ye the heat ni beba mu NDC for so nti mo pa mo nye ne wose mo ye manye de ne mo kuruma ye ne mo nsane ha ene de mega meka na mo ateliye ye nkoti hawa eye MPP communicator na obre or struggle he was struggling to make his points because when you fika and through ya yinti yakobe betos
lady was the one that brought Fatia to Nkrumah.
I see.
That's right. And let me take this opportunity to wish my grandmother a happy birthday and to thank her for all the love and support and the prayer that she has supported me with all this while.
Very well. But the Trade Union Congress, TUC, is warning of imminent water supply. Crisis. They put it. Now they are demanding President Mahama to declare state of emergency. And my answer in free honorable. My answer was so I wonder. Na Betio for 10 minutes on this particular subject. It looks as if Galamsey keeps coming back week on week. For the last 2 months, been on the road.
95.1. Manyantete at ahunu akenkan documents say Galamsey mbra yede sabiu infidie kosi ensuo so no efri eye owura eye professor Atamos nyame emfa na kra ensie yiye na abreso ene nkyere se Galamsey na abreso na start ye edin Galamsey na nkasa is gather and sell sabio anka ne se nsuo tokra no a wonam ho to misisa gold nuggets enye enone ene a sabio yahuri asi nsuom pra ayensu densu yese nsuo yede edin a sabio enye nokure ede akoto so se Galamsey eno no me mfa se Galamsey eye hwehanya ya de sai nsuo na se Trade Union Congress for ka se
95.1
omampan emfre eye anase on declare state of emergency em se meka se me bo omachi edom esane se enanu ye ha na konyako omo water treatment plant omo kan se omo be shutting down omo shutting down no na say one am was am potem nyina no enye nsupa enom speaker obagia di say less than a month nie me koye research e won kran ha ya na sa bro no na me koye research wo so no yentu Galamsey wo ho
okay
na mo ba me to say Dr. Ramsey Emaya no amo wo ho no bi enya mo nyina exchange sex with clean water
ewa hefa
Kantamanso me wo ha me na me call your research ewa me tu abo video na tell
95.1
na sabia ho no mo only one water source on for the liable dam opa to kai me do adima me yakọ liable dam Omo to talk pipe a friend saying hose ya omo to talk pipe lines omo be nsuo ya de emfam enti sa kantamanzo foi omo nya nsuo every ashaman na mrahia ana mo chese nsuo mo dware wo area mu ho mo dware wi a omo ho ya de e ka na ho ka wa they spend not less than 100 cedis omo to ndro anasa wo mo kwere sabia no omo spending less than 500 Ghana cedis na sabia we ye into Galamsey and if yes here exchange sex with clean water now one so Galamsey I say your munsuo no so dey no meye me try say respondent tell me say e man bo sabio minion mo ma mo fa nche me ye bu ye nsa wie ya ensu e be dware poda hore mpu omunya entanso yi na pa sabio
o si area ben do
oh Messi kantamanso haya shaman kantamanso haya unu kantamanso
Machi di ba me.
Kantamanso me me di pon meka ho. Esa say man di ankopon. Kantamanso ho na me go.
Of the clarity like.
Okay, kantamanso. Okay, kantamanso so me nkase pon enso ka ho. E bia pon for dey okay with water. But kantamanso for any nsuo. E di say Ghana water for etie mi a me sere mo a anopai me go jo mienu egu for me Dr. Ramsey mi Mahama ye pacho. Monhwena mo musuo na menua Galamsey sensem ye kan ade se wodi wani akonhunu so obi kasi Galamsey ade sika brega na manya mesi wu ohia ade ba no asonsen sika ade brega na man matechirem hwe me kire course be for the climate change and me pay me one 7 me students say ye pese ye mitigate climate change dia me de won ko forest omongo yes na forest what ye na ye ba na ye enso ye ama be bia asay nyina e san reclaiming forest na ye be ye na me de won ko Atiwa forest.
Okay.
I went through Suhum, Anum, Apapam, and I made the Wura village before I say Obuaho and ye Wura mu. Speaker. Now Obuaho no a hona ayensu sauce no efriba.
I reviensu.
Aye. And ye Wura ho. Ramsey, doctor. Messi a koya no. Forest the mu deep forest me ko to China for.
Only affair.
Ye China for no esin chain. Ensu na ewo ho no ebie ni ehyen obekasi ahwie anwa aguani eti me interrogate ye god no dey come say ma hu say ensu no I say dey dey no say chemicals o ana mo dey aguani na che say from the source of Yesu Christ no ya pollution no I say gold nti ni entia me say edio hinya kese brega na mindset sika na say afa na me ba ho na speaker am say me hwe wanim kra am say wan tena kura say me doctor na tena kura say wanim ye fa do wan tena kura say
and
Mr. Speaker
and na we dem you crash ni
Mr. Speaker this god dey about god me Mahama about tonight ono to say lato you know di ye ono go say yan go ya so hwene ya so hwene
krabia say e wo western region kosi Ashanti region ba bia me dim
well so kai say me no say ye omo ye duan mo say
ko bu manso kwantam pom ba bia me
yeah say ye the duan chance won no ya so hwene ya you choose between life and death into so onom e ho dey feedback na say speaker be kaya ne wadi be for say ajoku ende me choose Dr. Ramsey ehunu bi da ajoku a de tunsuo eyi enam ene nkoto
yeah
ohia ni wa akwafuo mu a ohia sika de ohia ne se da joku o banche body o na afuom o nya do bi bia set akanam
those days
onya de
those days abebe ani ade nyina
onya de joku tu mu within 30 minutes ayema ene nam ete wo hia se o so sprint ka se kokoto sa ne ma ne biom
no go di ma de kro
menim de oka as a king na omudi shen so omudi chi craft be sir
well sir I don't know how much who be that until the border
any trap is made up of cane and I said maybe
okay
edua
ye jawo nsum
e jawo trap is made of cane tree didn't answer me aha but me say trap
no TV so
But it depends. It depends on. Look, it depends on community. Yeah, maybe I could be any deal.
Exactly.
Na, bra, o nyote kurase no, o nyesika. So nyasani me ya o okay. But then look at the number of people in a village. Now, out of that number of people, no, kakrebi pe and then gold no one faso. One would depend on a number more in Sium and cotton and Sunny Mani Ninano. A sunny Galamsey year two, any and draw a yedigunti, and then a one in Yadi. Oh, and Patani Mubium,
the classy for Mammy.
And Patano any Mubium, Nkoto any Mubium. And it's halfway now, first crown munisika and talk and nambium. And then I was say, all done the skinny, a Timikoya Bibi Eddie. And which I say, oh, here the Bragana Mino, as on Saint Sika, Galamsey, at the Bray. And this Amokasi Yensia, Yambra, and not Anasi Yensia Noa, before Amoso. As I say, and now Menuka say, want to be Rock Brand, Tumpo, and Okura, say, what sense you are, dear, Anum. And then Muka from one. Ya top yota na so na moko na mmre bi atwam ya ohia ne kora anase sa ahaban ya ton wachei unya mwa wo de bonsuo mu a wo de si wa no
ye so opani
a na ebi kwa de mo no ebom ewu so de musa na de enom anase na me ye de eni ho biem ente ho be hie se ye nyina ye ka etibom ni ekutie sa Galamsey no te fra emergency ye se nika emergency a me machi.
Dr. Ramsey, Mammy.
Yo, Speaker, make none we say Galamsey no is poverty in disguise.
95.1.
That is my definition of Galamsey.
Galamsey is poverty in disguise.
Yes. Because Speaker,
I think Crawford and Richie are through that though. Oh yeah, wait.
Well, how many? Champagne for few and poison for
President Mahamas over 4 million people are into Galamsey.
Well, the data is even more than 4 million.
Okay.
It is 5.5 million actually.
5.5 million.
Yes,
and a lot of them are rich.
Well,
very rich.
Mr. Speaker, it is still poverty in disguise. Those that are rich are the kingpins.
Okay.
Do you get it? Because if you look at the value chain now, Nkofo on here at Chomupa, and it boys are more mututu adiano. They are now the more operating champagne, and excavators, they kick on. But Galamsey indeed is poverty in disguise. We share the World Bank policy notes for 2025. The indicator said
95.1.
the poverty incidence rate in rural Ghana is 80%. So clearly, if you have a poverty incidence rate of 80%, obviously in any region in Ghana that has gold underneath its solar, people would indulge in Galamsey for survival.
Okay.
And you know, Speaker, the fight against Galamsey, any NPP, any NDC, any movement for change, and Ghana for yeku. The moment say fight down flat.
You be failing.
Already, Crown, we are failing. We are on the brink. Akaka kra yenya drew threshold no. Na at the end of the year it will be out of hands.
FM 95.1.
Mesre all political stakeholders. The president met with the CSOs.
Yeah.
I want to see a political dialogue going forward to bring all political actors so that Yebetima Tenasi, George Ashe, senior Yebetimi are promoting that political will to be able to fight Galamsey, devoid of all partisan agenda and that's an interest. Mr. Speaker, yes, at the end of the fight, we yentimi drew a tree.
Okay.
Now, we share the current statistics now. We are told, sir, the forest reserves, no, assay, no, out of 288, no, 44 assay. And there are many more also assay. Stability units, no, at some point in some of the river bodies, no, it's about 12,000 NTU. We share CCR now, the mining landscape now. Small scale miners have now dominated the mining landscape because they contribute now to 52% than the large scale. Now, Speaker, the Gold Board ever refute some allegations, but my point is that they should not hasten among two boys. they should not always come on the defense. Mobile, how many months? Sir, they are refuting the claims that they don't have access to illegal gold from illegal miners. It's too early. If you look at the statistics, and I'm not alleging that they buy gold from illegal sources, but if you look at the statistics now, 45% of Ghana's total gold production comes from our small-scale miners. Out of this 45%, 85 to 90% of small-scale mining in Ghana is illegal. So, Mr. Speaker, if the Gold Board is telling us that they have rationalized the supply of gold targeting small-scale miners now, are you telling me, sir, there cannot be a possibility that some of these gold from illegal miners would have been procured by them? I am not alleging, but I mean statistics.
How do you even determine, say, away from this place?
Exactly. Another weakness, they say.
No. So I want to say there, you need to understand the operational structure of the Gold Board, because Gold they have what they call traceability model. Okay. And they must be able to trace. And the owner or gold now, the buyer has a Gold Board receipt to fill the details of owner or beton gold no the idea mano. Now, baby, a gold you must be able to clearly state the American notice, and it's part of compliance. I mean, and for that you may want to ask questions, but clearly there are systems in place.
Mr. Speaker.
Dr. Ramsey,
Mr. Speaker,
I'm just telling you.
I know, and that's why
I'm just telling you what the law requires and what is
Mr. Speaker, this is public knowledge. But the question he raised, let's go deep into. It's a very rational question. Now, Obisai, he said, "Sir, how do you trace it? How? That model does not determine how they trace it. It is not efficient. I don't want to go into that arena." Because my brother is here, I can buttress a lot of things. Recently, a licensed gold buyer was arrested by the Gold Board. And yes, sir, for what? Smuggling. So if a licensed person, it means smuggle crowd, how much more even the aggregators going to buy from illegal sources? So, Mr. Speaker, let's not delve into this. We want a collective effort. That is why I don't want to go towards that side. And that's why I'm saying that based on the statistics here, 80 to 95% of small-scale miners are illegal, and definitely there could be a possibility. I am not alleging that it is there. It's factual, but there could be a possibility. Say maybe traces of these illegal gold supply would end up in the hands of the Gold Board for export.
Nobody is doubting that. But
exactly.
I was only giving him the existing model Gold Board in the year Juma. For the purposes of public 8 years, so that it doesn't look as if say there are no measures to check. I just wanted to indicate that we have that in place.
And Mr. Speaker, they've been in office for 9 months, right? Gold Board and chair. So you cannot stop this thing impetuously. It will take time.
And you can also not fault them also because of the facts they are now putting certain.
Who is faulting them? Obi are faulting Gold Board there. Why would I say, sir, something is not right and then now come and fault them?
No,
I'm not contradicting. I will not contradict myself.
I'm saying that if people acknowledge that they've been in not quite long, then equally we can also pardon them on certain things because the reforms are now, or the new policies are now being enforced or implemented. That's all what not you in particular.
Okay,
not
great,
you in particular.
Great. So, Mr. Speaker, another thing is the lead up to the Gold Border. It was taken to Parliament. The act was ratified. It was passed. And yes, sir. LI 2462.
LI 2462.
Nah, LI 2462.
That's a good microphone.
Mr. Speaker, LI 2462. I could see saying. I would have thought said. The speed.
Me know where the home come.
Yeah, the home come. But Mr. Speaker, LI 2462 and also sir Ekosi saying I would have thought sir
most are buying repeal. Are buying so be repeal.
But I am saying sir,
yes.
Galamsey who some na eka money now forest reserves na eka, especially to safeguard globally significant biodiversity areas. And who some na eka Do you understand? For the benefit of the climate. We have a climate expert here. And he knows that the anthropogenic activities of illegal miners is affecting our biodiversity.
Of course, yes.
And you know, the speed at which they tackled the smuggling of gold, no. I thought, sir, they would have also used the same speed, no, to revoke LI 2462, to amend the Minerals and Mining Act 703, to safeguard mining operations here so that they become sustainable and then have a positive effect on our environment.
Okay.
I would have thought that the NDC would have done that. Gold board, no.
Just a repeal, not China.
Gold board, no, no. Yeah, but my basso, because now we are raking in over $7 billion in foreign currency. Yes, that is significant. PMMC was not even making $100 million a year profit. Debida. So I know they say about my basso, but again, we are talking about the environment.
Okay.
What have you done? You understand? You tell us that 9 months but at the end of the day, the fundamental issue is not solved.
Okay.
You can, which is a law.
It's a
legal framework. It is a speaker. We are calling the president.
Lord, I know the home commodity.
I know there have been a speaker.
The exigencies of the situation.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker. More the speed. Enacting gold board now. Move fast speed Susa and revoke LI 246. So an amendment at Act 703. But Mr. Speaker, movement for change, no. Your 10-point policy recommendation on Galamsey and to solve Galamsey, no.
Speaker.
Yes.
I misunderstood was in the same. The Cantamanto Assembly. Penny at the buy, no. I just Catamanso. I think say
Catamanto then.
Yeah, Catamanso. I don't think it has a direct consequences or reasons for the Galamsey issues.
There be an inference.
I know.
If this thing is happening over there, how much more?
No, I agree.
That is almost you are saying. So I
agree with you.
So I say I need director. The man won't yard.
But me the entire person me retreated the point and say, Nkrofo 80. I just want to re-emphasize on your fact, say. A whole year to Galamsey.
I said it.
Issues of areas are and so any one cry didn't start today.
Okay.
It didn't start today. So me person
will be worsened by Galamsey.
No, I mean I don't have issue
about a bell link to Galamsey.
No, I don't want us to create that impression.
No.
Water supply has been worsened by Galamsey.
No, yes,
exactly.
But on hindsight, what Godwin Aircandon said, I mean, we were in this country. Adenta had a whole lot of water crisis until President Mahama Baya or Tennessee I started say. So I mean, in Accra we've experienced those challenges.
Oh yes.
So he is only saying let us not link it because it's been an old age challenge.
When you go and cite that example, it create an impression in the minds of somebody.
Okay.
Say such issues can be because of Galamsey. You that is by the way.
How much more? Baby, to Galamsey what will happen over there?
So it's good. I have got it. And you have clarified again to help me clarify any doubt in the mind of people.
You trying to be mischief.
And you see, my other brothers make you point on the LI. You see, the fact is, Obibia Obekase 9 months more enough to have repealed LI. I agree with you because we made a point against it. We made a point against it. However, you see, speaker, you see, it's better late. You see, it's better late than never. As me know, Kasa ende, no less a person like the president and other prominent people in government and make the point emphatic. Say, Parliament ever back from recess, we will table the LI before Parliament for its revocation.
Okay.
Parliament mean to in less than a month. Ebeba back to recess. Why don't we give the government the benefit of the doubt? Because it's just in less than 1 month. Because we have said that.
There's a Parliament, you know. Say, one more recess, a crane, idea here by you call the
certificate.
I agree with for me.
Everybody just scan everybody just scan and a parliament call recession. To me, I'm for me, whatever everybody will say, as I said, Obia has the right to share his opinion. But the American say it's better late than never.
And you have the mandate to do what is right.
Assurance in the interest of the people. About the act, the Mining Act 2, there has been
703.
No, there has been. We have worked on it to do amendment.
The
Mining Act. Yeah, they've worked on it. Yes. That we are doing amendment in it. So all your 2 issues is ongoing and we'll resolve it. Let me go into the Galamsey issue. Speaker. People are calling for state of emergency. As someone maybe say, when we were in opposition, people called for state of emergency. But circumstances. Maybe the time in the year 2020, NPP withdraw all security agencies in the forest reserve and no more fighting against Galamsey. 2024, 2023, 2024, there was no single security agency that were fighting Galamsey. They withdrew all of them. That at that same time, now yenya issues reporter na concerning government officials are officially involved in Galamsey. Now by na tiada wa ignore. So if you look at the will of that then government, tells you say no munye ready so mbe kwetia Galamsey menace. So the call was necessary. The issue today is yembisa ye say niema ben na ban ni die gu akwemu e kire say they have that political will because say who declare state of emergency. It's not just by word of mouth say you declare state of emergency.
Me too, me person me 2 points.
Say openly you be one no cracker say you declare state of emergency and you don't have the will to institute certain measures after declaration. It will still be a host. We won't have any effect on it. Into issue ni say sabaini the niema ye necessary. Gu akwemu a indicate say the government is doing well. What we need to rather do is to applaud the government and still ask for more. Yenka say Galamsey esweka. And yenka say nkofo ejai Galamsey eye.
Enti wonwa ya che onto Galamsey es na ya che onto prison na owura Mahama ka say oba obeyi omo ina wayi omo na so mo sa hye.
So oba e so on you on ye.
Be so hye bo.
No me ba oba e so on you. Don't worry, and I say oba on you.
And say na me say what dey on for back door be dem hu.
No, none of them has been released. That's what I can tell you.
Okay.
None of them has been released. They baby say they na yeah
95.1.
Enti susu say it indicate that willingness of
me to was and your willingness in Ghana for a pragmatic solution, bold solution to say this is a canker. The whole canin in time past when you were in opposition, you were privy to any man the more reason why and as we speak this morning buying iodine assessor. There are hopes that Ghanaians are entrusted in President Mahama and the NDC to fight some of this menace. And see, it is not about your war. So war political war. Now we did 9 months. Tax force, koso omun kwagije forest, and answer wo to your friend is a blue water gas. So omun ko garden show. That is not what Ghanaians are looking for. Ghanaians are saying it's a declare state of emergency in all those areas. Yambani, I mean, in all those areas.
So declare state of emergency. The American say,
President Kufuor ye be okay.
Me say, who the niema begu akwemu. And we have declared our forests and river bodies a red zone. State of emergency is equally like a red zone area that is a no-go area. Me say it is like because immediately you declare placed as a state of emergency, what it means is that nobody can step foot there. Likewise, when we say baby a red zone, you equally cannot step foot. But I've told you that state of emergency is not just word of mouth. You need certain pragmatic measures to put in place to be able to get a result.
In the midst of, I mean, security zones somebody claim and for year you man. Oh yeah.
Speaker, when I end you will get me. So what I'm saying is that okay say we have pragmatic measures. Speaker, yeah buy before I beba. Out of the 288 forests, now you're mining about 44% of those forest reserves in Ghana. 9 was an area that Ghana as a state we lost jurisdiction of those 9 forest reserves. Under the NPP, they couldn't step there, not even the police.
There's no proof to it.
Let me ask you a question. Has any NPP person, immediate past minister of land, Akachira will say what we are saying is not true?
Why are you not prosecuting?
But everyone say, to me, emphasis say, both NDC and NPP. Because let me read a comment from the report for you. I'll say, in the Wasa East District, a former NDC deputy minister who is also MP for the Wasa East constituency has been actively mining in the Subri forest for years, not in months.
Okay, so
for years. Can say Ghana for
this report recently the president has instructed the attorney general together with the allegation on the 2 national executives of the party say he should broaden the scope and not even limit himself to those 2 national executives or see anybody who is mentioned in this report. They should work on the report unless you have not heard it. It is a NDC for Frimpong Boateng is in this country. When they start investigating on it, he authored the book. He will be called and mention names. This tells you a party. Your man Penin doesn't want to shield anybody. The point I was trying to make is say we had 9 forest reserves under NPP. No Ghanaian, not even our military could enter. Could enter for good 8 years. Mino can say for less than 1 year. We have been able to retrieve all those forest reserves back to the state. What kind of bold step is more than this? That for all 8 years, 9 forest reserves, not Ghana, not even the military, not even the president. For edidim, and mining. Nasabaya, but less than 1 year. All the 9 forest reserves back to the state. We need commendations. Because it's a work in the right direction. 2, under the NPP in 8 years, all the excavators they imported into this country were not registered.
5.1.
All were not registered. Today, before you would import excavator into this country, we have Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, GRE, and I think DVLA, and transport. For a proud approval, and send away to me imported. Who imported bar, it will be registered and tracked. And Minerals Commission has done what we call geofencing of the excavators. Inti baby akasa wo di koye ejuma no. Say yasasi we na ye di amawa. They geofence your excavator around the land space. So that say wo di ejuma beyond your boundary. From the control room in Accra, they can easily identify and withdraw your machines. This is a bold step that you need to commend the government. 9 months so far. Obi bia we di 9 months echi bia be kire the yeoman job they are doing. People had a whole village. Recently they went to Cape 3 area. Places that people had village in the forest. Back here is it Aberwan Ninkran Sedeng. And they are stopping all those illegalities. Meaning Erastus, who is well known as a journalist, Odi illegal mining in Echi. Recently on Joy, he commended Nimos for your man job. Minka said we are out of the woods yet. But they are buying a let us applaud because the government is showing all the political will on for the whole 8 years. Meaning, with all the names of the people they mentioned in this report. Abani even went against Professor Frimpong Boateng, who authored this document. Bande, with a mere allegation, 2 national executives of the NDC has been given to Yoko. It tells you, say, Abani is not ready to shield me or shield you. Because a Nimuni Pampo, and this is not a branch executive, this is not a regional executive, national executives. You get me? The devastated nature of our forest reserves and the pollution of our water rivers. You don't need just 2 months for us to see a drastic change.
Okay.
You get the point. Yet we are working on it. It will take some few time because even from Ghana Resources, Ghana, I think Water Resources Commission report. Baby and 9 months, I intensify the fight. You know, the turbidity water level has come down. So if we're able to extend to all other areas, we are likely to have a positive result. So in short, one more say, you declare state of emergency. For me, they should revert to activities abina years so far, and get to the point to know, say, the government has so far shown the political will to make sure this menace is being fought. It is not about the.
So that is it. Inti uti hawa NPP communicator ne kasa. You can attest to the fact say Onifika. He has nothing to say. He has absolutely nothing to say. And this is where mega can once say Ghana for semo MPP for Ghana for semo MPP for. Don't think about winning election at this time, because how a Messia course your my way. Sikama mo my way go. Ye can and kamu ye be too much for the kuruma and kamu ko opposition ye best na kope asase wo Burkina anase Mali Botswana nanka ya mama akotena ho for the meantime ya adwen ho ahwese ye best na jimubiu e wo Ghana, because you don't deserve to be a citizens of this country, because moye o my papa and kamu nye de mugeye enka Galamsey pa the mudia say o my in so baako mutimdi almost 16 chamfine ejina so etuni nso ni egu ene woto wonom na mu make point say NDC for 9 months and solve Galamsey issue. Are you normal? Sometimes do you people listen to yourself talking? I am mutie mo more kasa mutie mo matna so 8 years dia say so bi ba so mfa just 1 month and I said 3 months and 9 months enkura no na nipa ko no say bi Yesu Kristo. Ghana for NDC for $dollar na mama na bafo no. Let me send a signal. Mama dollar ni njina 12 and 13. Enye eno na Ghana for hwehwe. Say as to say $1 na bafo no. Na say MPP criminals no. Piti say kindo furata emfiri US emaya muye kwa. I'm telling you. Biti say already no ejuma almost what the bramo about 2,000 cases okuyeto any mokanse domlevo no matiami do no Raymond Archer almost what the mamo. That's a man you ejuma. That's $1 no beto one kora masa. You people should forget. I'm telling you, because enya somebody $1 no be beto one. You are rather collapsing some businesses, including we are part of it. Abasa mu collapse business binom ni kwanse mu ye ne sa. Die here Ghana for this sikana nkofo na die no, sikana nkofo no ba so mu be die no. Eno na ewo se muji na mudi sesi o man no mudi bi yakwan, mudi bi hospital, mudi bi epensuo etototo mantamu man nkofo nye binom. Mudi bi to hospital base, dialysis machine, akwan papa, na mudi bi yeden bofuto ema enkwara the dachi of this country. Enkwara bi no ho very brilliant, but onye sika kakra obetimi akosko aduru nenim. Tafo ni e wose mo yeden mo sha ase bo mo na omo be the future of this country. na muja nsansi hunu no dollar na money abra to force ni ura dollar no baby wakodu na manina 12 and 13 mun focus on the what the corruption side. Mun focus on corruption side. Kinofurata campaign ɛdeɛ si kinofurata wɔ kurom ha kwan so ntimi ba nti yɛmpa sɛ ɔmo yɛ kinofurata surgery anaasɛ operation a nka kinofurata no nenam hɔnom a mmirika ne nan ase ntɛmtɛm hwew bag bɔ n'akyi wodi NDC fo yɛka akyerɛ mo mopa ama momfa kinofurata ma na mobɛhu deɛ ɛbɛsi 2028 even when you will win koraa na mo MPs na so bɛte because yɛbɛka akyerɛ mo sɛ yɛbɛsend warning de ama mo. That is what we did to NPP in 2020. We sent them a caution by reducing massive MP from their caucus. But aso ante the NPP for said the moment NDC say wo hwɛ me a mon kan kyɛ mon kɔfo no dollar na mama na kɔf 11 10 hia the criminals no wo kroma MPP criminals. You people should go after them and take our monies from them. Na mo fancy your mind. Na mo fancy your mind no. Eno mo na ebeboa. Eno ena ebeboa because I've told you say dollar na ekofom now. Obi ti baby enema na okrad ba ya dollar na kofom a wo nya mfaso no. Onte so ema obi nyede enya sa mfaso ni bi. What is the essence of say dollar neighbor form? Na obi business ego. What is the essence of that? You say we missing. And it is a dollar beko for mo say enko for mo boni gina baby ejina adenti amoma dollar ni engina baby ejina say 12 and 13 it is okay. Many abrepa dollar na ekofo no me catch them say moma nye de engina 13 and as 12 na mo nko chicken no frata enkofo na mo diga na sika no eno na ehia corruption na akoso wo mo ban mu no eno na ehia mo nchi o mo gum na nyensa na ho emfa ma mo ankasa mo nkrofo mo wa ban mu sesi a jo mahama mo nchi o mo na nyensa na ho and serve as a deterrent because now na mani age say na mahama ekase there will be a fast track court to nsawom. Enti anye se bia begina onom e kan keke for publicity na nkofo body su yo na bibi achi no mogya na ho e basa ye ntwi mamu ye be kai mu a se duru ba bi na se kai mu na se mu mfi a honom e na edi abatfo e bebom no. Enti NDC for akachro I was part of the few people and I said the majority now on the NDC buy and everybody who follows my platform knows better. The followers, I can instruct them to vote against you. Yes. And John Mahama, only NDC, you know the power of social media. Me say, dollar na mama na eko from eko 10, eko 11. It is not necessary. Mon chicken do flata and the corrupt people now, ora mo submit the man, munchi o mo na munchi esi kamaye. That is the reason why we voted for you. And unti yeto about the mama. Anya hwintia. Thank you. NPP before man command e won on the opportunity TV radio so e defend the more corrupt act no mo ye in their governance. Kira wadun o comment section ni we buafu pa nti meka kira we wura kesa ato forcing governor yura governor papa no mi ye film din kra Bank of Ghana governor no ura yesremu dollar no baby ay ko no nye e collapse nkofo business say a business here because there is no important say obi be kra nima aba na because of say dollar na kofo ntino obenya mfaso oba ono sa mfaso no nya na onte so mani nia e wo Ghana and Ghanaians we have no laws yeni mra bia ebe so mo kiti so mo nye de mo nte so and what is the essence of say man akofo yen say bia ni And the Adrian say corrupt people no more say on my dear my no they are the people you have to hold them responsible. They are the people you need to go after them and take our monies from them. I'm from build your mind organa kwan ye akwan da ho no man kran so kumase ye nkrofo kwan da so da ho kwan no da so da ho omunya nye na nsinya mefa ho kwan da so da ho mchira wadwo conversation no so mebuafu enduro nyina besi ene mebuafu because I don't understand the reasons why the dollar keeps on declining whilst when you come to the normal markets it is not reflecting. Obia obedi no kwarbia awoye typical Ghanaian na ko market auto petrol ye niema toto niema you can attest to the facts. The make only me be adwin and you surely know say I am speaking the truth. Me can't cry. This is not for publicity. This is not for tarnishing the image of this government. But me can't them and 10 times so Sebia mo baby be a fan that Chinabino Ekobase Sebi a G in Semua Mankasi Huyanka and Suna Krechi. That is the philosopher of the what fools. So why don't you comment section? Bidian Mega Macro, Papa.